operations we have to understand. Just a minute. So we'll start with the first one, that is a comparison instruction. So we will start with the comparison operations. Okay, we will see with the first one, that is TST, then we will see TEQ, CMP and CMM. Okay, so you can write down the heading as data processing instructions. Okay, and in that you can just briefly write down arithmetic operations. You have this bitwise logical operations, you have this 4. For register movement operation we have this 2, and for comparison operations we have this 4. Okay, you just write down this is in brief, and then we will start with the comparison operation, that is the TST, TEQ, CMP and CMM. Have you written this part? Okay, have you written this part?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now pay attention. We will see one by one. Now before I start with this, I already have told you about the S. If I want to append this S at the instruction, okay, if I am appending this S at the instruction, what is going to happen? Okay, now something more about this S. There are two different ways in which S can be used. Now the first case is that there are dedicated instructions which will clear or set your condition code flags. There are dedicated instructions which will set or clear your condition code flags. Okay, and the other instructions, if I want to set or clear the condition code flag, then you have to append S. Now there is a difference between these two. Now all of you pay attention. The instructions which are dedicated, which are dedicated instructions which will set or clear your condition code flags, in such instructions you will never use S. That means S append करने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि वो instructions उसी के लिए बने हैं ताकि condition code flags set या फिर clear कर पाए. Is it clear? They are the dedicated instruction. लेकिन ये जो second case है, इसमें ऐसे instructions होते हैं कि they are not affecting your that means they are affecting your flags, लेकिन अगर हमको चाहिए कि flag should be reflected in that, then in that case those instructions you have to append s. In those instructions you have to append s. Okay, for example अगर मैं लिख रहा हूँ EORS, that means exclusive OR operation अगर कर रहा हूँ और मैं s लिख रहा हूँ, so this will come under the second category. This will come under the second category, and this will if there is reflection in the condition code flag, then definitely it will show the reflection in the condition code flag, because s is appended. S is appended. Now if you ask me, then which are the instructions which are dedicated instructions which will set and clear the condition code flag? Because in the first case s append करने की जरूरत नहीं, क्योंकि वो इंस्ट्रक्शन के काम ही है कि स्टेटस फ्लैग को रिफ्लेक्ट करना. Okay, so this first type of instructions you will be able to see in this comparison operation. So first type of instructions you will be able to see where? You will be able to see in the comparison operation. Now if I give an example of CMP, we have already studied this CMP. Can any one of you tell me what is this CMP compare instruction is doing in 8051? Can any one of you tell me? Any one of you, what is CMP instruction doing in 8051? वही compare का instruction यहाँ पे भी वही काम करता है. But I want you to tell me what is this CMP doing in 8051? Compare. Yes, any one of you?
सर दो ऑपरेंड्स को कंपेयर करेगा ना?
हाँ, दो ऑपरेंड को क्या करेगा?
कंपेयर करेगा वैल्यू को.
हाँ, कंपेयर करेगा. तो एक्चुअली क्या कर रहा है वो? यू आर राइट.
इक्वल है कि नहीं देखो.
इक्वल है क्या नहीं. और बताओ जरा डीप में बताओ, इक्वल है क्या नहीं, या फिर मुझे ये बता सकते हो कि एक्चुअली कंपेयर कौन सा ऑपरेशन कर रहा है? Now it will be easy for you to answer. कंपेयर कौन सा ऑपरेशन कर रहा है?
ग्रेटर देन और लेस.
सर लेस देन ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू वो सब चेक करेगा ना?
नो.
सर पैरिटी?
No. See, you would say me that compare is actually subtracting operand 1 and operand 2, and we are not interested in the result of the subtraction, but we are interested in the carry flag. मुझे बताओ कंपेयर हम जब 8051 में यूज करते तो कौन से फ्लैग को अफेक्ट करता है? CMP कौन से फ्लैग को अफेक्ट करता है? Yes, this is easy one. कंपेयर इंस्ट्रक्शन कौन से फ्लैग को इफेक्ट करता है? इट इज योर कैरी फ्लैग. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मैं A और B को कंपेयर कर रहा हूं, इसका मतलब सब्ट्रैक्शन ऑपरेशन यूज होगा. लेकिन आपको पता है कि आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन द रिजल्ट ऑफ द सब्ट्रैक्शन, but I am interested in the carry, or you can say borrow. Now if I am using A minus B, you have three cases. If A is greater than B, your carry flag will be 0. If A is less than B, your carry flag will be 1. And if A is equals to B, tell me what is the carry flag? What will be the carry flag? A is greater than B, that means there will be no borrow. That means your carry flag will be 0. If A is less than B, then the borrow will be generated. That time your carry flag will be 1. And what is the case when A is equals to B? Your carry flag will be also is 0. So what I mean to say that when you are using compare instruction, I am not interested in the subtraction का result क्या आता है. I'm interested in what? I'm interested in the carry flag. You can say carry flag or borrow flag. दोनों का एक ही मतलब होता है, carry flag या फिर borrow flag. So don't you think that this CMP instruction is reflected in the carry flag? It is reflected in the carry flag. So can I say that in this first case, which are dedicated instructions which will affect the condition code flag, so can I say your CMP is the best example where you are not interested in the result, but your answer is getting reflected in the condition code flag, and which is that particular condition code flag? Carry flag. That is your carry flag. Okay. So if I have to give you an example for the first cases, these are the 4 cases. Okay. So I have given you an example of CMP, but I have to tell you that how this CMP is used in the ARM. How this CMP can be used in the ARM. Now, अगर हमको CMP अगर ARM में use करना है, we have different options available. Okay. So हमको देखना है कि because if you see the textbook, you will have different options. But we will see the 1 or 2 options used for the CMP. For example, अगर मैं लिख रहा हूँ CMP R0, R1. Now this instruction will perform what? This instruction will perform simple R0 minus R1. This instruction will perform R0 minus R1. But what is going to happen? This will update flag according to the result. I hope you have understood. Okay. So this is the ARM instruction. Now the next one, that is CMN. Now what is the CMN? CMN is the compare negative. It is the compare negative. CMN. What is CMN? This is compare negative. Now compare negative में क्या हो रहा है? In compare negative, let me tell you about this CMP now. I'm going to read out, just pay attention. CMP subtracts a register or an immediate value from a register value and updates the condition code flags. You can use CMP to quickly check the contents of a register for a particular value, such as at the beginning or end of the loop. So here CMP, here your R1 can be a register or it can be your immediate number. It can be a register or it can be your immediate number. If I have to give you an example for immediate number, you can use the example of this. For example, if I am writing down CMP, it is R8, comma, #1. So here you are comparing your R8 with the immediate value. This is immediate value. R8 is compared with 1. R8. So actually इसका मतलब क्या है? Whether your R8 is equal to 1 question mark. It is equal to 1 question mark. Okay. So you can take the register or else you can take the immediate value. Now come to the CMN. In CMN, what is happening? It is a compare negative. Okay. So what is the compare negative? In the compare negative, we are, let me give an example. In compare negative, if I am writing down CMN R0, R2. Now here I am comparing R0 with logical not of R2. Now here it is a logical not of R2. So that is why it is called as a compare negative. Okay. So in simple word, I would say it is the operation of R0 minus of R2. Not of R2 means minus of R2. So this minus into minus actually हमको क्या दे रहा है? R0 plus R2. Please pay attention. So in CMN, it is R0 plus R2, because R0 minus of R2. Minus of R2 is nothing but not of R2. Okay, so minus of minus is plus. Okay, so I will just read out, just listen. CMN adds a register or an immediate value to another register and updates the condition code. So adds is the important, add. लेकिन वही बात है कि I am not interested in the result. इसका क्या रिजल्ट है? I am not interested, not at all. I am interested कि मेरा N फ्लैग क्या हो रहा है, मेरा Z फ्लैग में क्या चेंजेस हो रहे हैं, मेरे C फ्लैग में क्या हो रहा है, ओके, और मेरा V फ्लैग में क्या हो रहा है, क्योंकि यही हमारे CPSR में ये 4 ही फ्लैग है. As far as ARM is concerned, we have only 4 flags. So actually ये R0 plus R2 जो मैं कर रहा हूँ, I am not interested in the result, but I want to know the reflection of this result in N, Z, C or V, whichever is applicable. So always remember, CMN is compare negative, which adds, and CMP is compare, which is subtract. Okay, which is subtract. Any question you have in this?
No, sir.
Okay. Now the next one is TST. मैंने बताया था कि कंपेयर इंस्ट्रक्शन में मेरे 4 है, CMN, CMP, TST. Now what do you mean by TST? TST stands for test. TST stands for test. अब test instruction क्या करेगा? Test instruction will logically and it will logically AND an arithmetic value with a register value and update the condition codes without affecting the V flag. यहाँ पे V flag is important. V flag को वो affect नहीं करता ये instruction, without affecting the V flag. Okay, so let me give an example for this. The example would be, okay, this is the best example. आपको variation भी समझ में आएगा. The example says TST R0, R1 LSL hash 3 LSL hash. अब ये इंस्ट्रक्शन क्या कर रहा है? You can tell me. Logical shift left by 3 bits किस पे? R1 पे. ये होने के बाद logically AND operation between this and this. Logically AND operation on this and this. Okay, so this instruction will logically AND your R0 and left shift content of R1 by 3-bit position and update the flags in CPSR. आपको पता है आपका फ्लैग CPSR में होता है. Update the flags in CPSR according to the result. ये result के हिसाब से AND operation करने के हिसाब से that will reflect the result in the condition code flags in the CPSR. But यहाँ पे एक important twist ये है, without affecting overflow flag. Without affecting overflow flag. Overflow flag को वो कुछ भी touch नहीं करता. It is not going to affect my overflow flag. That is the meaning. Okay. Now let me tell you one more thing about this. You can use this TST to determine if many bits of a register. You can write down this. It's better you write down this. आपने TST लिखा, you can write down this. TST लिखो, ब्रैकेट में टेस्ट लिखो, बाद में लिखो कि performs logically and operation, बाद में एक एग्जांपल लिखो. एग्जांपल है TST R0, R1, LSL hash 3. पहले लेफ्ट शिफ्ट होगा. ओके, so can I say it is nothing but R1 multiply by, tell me how much? It is multiply by 8. It is multiply by 8. Okay, R1 multiply. तो पहले ये होगा, ये होने के बाद R0 और ये जो इसका ये जो रिजल्ट है, ये दोनों में लॉजिकली एंड ऑपरेशन होगा. ओके, एंड दैट इज हाउ वी आर टेस्टिंग द बिट्स. तो हम TST एक्चुअली यूज कहाँ पे कर रहे हैं उसके लिए प्लीज राइट डाउन. Please write down. You can use TST to determine you can use TST to determine if many bits of a register, if many bits of a register are all clear, or if at least one bit of a register is set. If many bits of a register are all clear, or if at least one bit of a register is set. Full stop. आगे लिखो. In simple words, it is used to see if a particular bit is set. It is used to see if a particular bit is set. फुल स्टॉप में लिखो. फुल स्टॉप उसके बाद में लिखो आफ्टर टेस्टिंग कॉमा the zero flag will be set. The zero flag will be set upon a match. The zero flag will be set upon a match. The zero flag will be set upon a match. Otherwise it is clear. Otherwise it is clear. अब ये जो मैंने आपको लिख के दिया है ना नोट में, if you want to see this, if you want to cross check this, you better draw the truth table of AND. You draw the truth table of AND, that is 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1, and see the result. और जो मैंने आपको बताया, क्या बताया? That zero flag will be set upon a match, otherwise it is cleared. So AND operation, AND का truth table आपके सामने रखो, और जो मैंने आपको बताया you can cross check. Okay, so that is about the TST. Now the last one is remaining, that is TSQ, that is test equivalence. Please write down test equivalence. TEQ, test equivalence. Test equivalence. Now here what is happening? Here पहले इसमें it was logically AND, here it is logically exclusive OR. It is logically exclusive OR. It is logically exclusive OR. Now here also V flag will not be affected. Here V flag will not be affected. So here V flag will not be affected. Okay. Here you can write down only one note. I said better I will give you one example. So that example is TEQ R2 comma hash 3. R2 comma hash 3. R2 comma hash 3. Now what is this instruction doing? This instruction will logically perform exclusively XOR operation on register R2 and immediate number R3. मैंने आपको बताया था कि हम रजिस्टर ले सकते हैं या फिर इमीडिएट नंबर ले सकते हैं. ये एग्जांपल में हमने इमीडिएट नंबर लिया. तो एक्सक्लूसिव और ऑपरेशन किस में हो रहा है? R2 में, और इमीडिएट नंबर R3 में. द रिजल्ट विल बी अपडेटेड इन द स्टेटस फ्लैग. तो ये इमीडिएट नंबर लिया. अगर आपको विथ रजिस्टर लेना है तो यू कैन हैव दिस सेकंड एग्जांपल TEQ R9 comma R4 comma LSL hash 4. I think there is no need to explain this. LSL hash 4. तो पहले ये होगा, उसके बाद एक्सक्लूसिव और ऑपरेशन इसके और इसके बीच में होगा. So please write down one small note. हम ये कहाँ पे यूज करेंगे TEQ? इसका नाम क्या है? टेस्ट इक्विवेलेंस, इक्विवेलेंस को चेक करने के लिए. तो you can just write down one sentence on this. You can use TEQ to determine if two values are the same. 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 So we have done with the comparison instruction. We will go with the register movement operation now. We will go to the register movement operation. यहाँ पे भी important है move और दोनों भी MVN. Okay. So please write down register movement operation. Write down the first one, move. Now this is also simple. This move instruction and whatever what you have studied in 8051, they are one and the same. Okay, they are one and the same. So here, if I have to give an example, see, this is the register movement operation. Okay, now this is between the register. Okay, और याद रखना, जब अगर रजिस्टर और मेमोरी अगर रजिस्टर में रहेगा तो दैट इज लोड एंड स्टोर. And this is a register movement within the register. Okay, within the register. So we will see the first one. I will not take much of the time to explain you this. Okay, I will directly give an example. Okay, there are different examples we have. Okay, there are different examples we have. I will take the easier one. You can see the different variants of this. Okay, so if I have to write down move, this is simple. See, if I'm writing down R0 comma R1, your R1 content will be moved into R0. See, there is other variant. अगर मैं लिखता हूँ R0 comma R1, sorry, R0 comma R0, अगर मैं लिखता हूँ R0 comma R0, so it is from the same register to the same register. Okay, that means this type of instructions we can write down. Then what is other instruction? That is now MOVN. कुछ टेक्स्ट बुक में MOVN भी है और कुछ टेक्स्ट बुक में MVN भी है. So do not be confused in this. इसका मतलब क्या है? Please write down here. Move negative. Move negative. Move negative. Okay, move negative. Now what do you mean by this move negative? I will take an example for this. Okay, now this example is simple one. You will be able to understand this. Now if I'm writing down, for example, if MVN, अगर मैं लिख रहा हूँ MVN R0 comma #5, now here this is negative, MVN negative. So I have to take the negative of this number. And you know, in digital logic design you have studied, if I have to take the negative of this number, it is the ones complement. It is the ones complement. Okay, so ones complement of 5. Ones complement of 5 will be moved into R0. Ones complement of 5 will be moved into R0. Will be moved into R0. That is the meaning. So let me give you other example. Okay, you can write down one sentence on this MVN. Please write down one sentence on this MVN. The MVN instruction, देखो फिर से मैं बता रहा हूँ, you can write down MVN or you can use MOVN. Okay, there is no problem. Please write down the MVN instruction can also can be used. The MVN instruction can be used to logically invert all bits in a register. can be used to logically invert all bits in a register. Can be used to logically invert all bits in a register, comma, since it takes the ones complement negation of an operand. Since it takes the ones complement negation of an operand. बराबर है ना? अगर मैं वंस कॉम्प्लीमेंट ले रहा हूं इसका मतलब क्या है? 0 का 1 कर रहा हूं, 1 का 0 कर रहा हूं, तो आपने वही लिखा है ना, that MVN instruction is used to logically invert all bits in a register, all bits in a register. Okay, तो वंस कॉम्प्लीमेंट ले रहा हूं इसका मतलब I am doing 0 का 1, 1 का 0, and that is moved into the register R0. Okay, write down further, please write down further. Now this is also important, you have to underline this sentence. The 2's complement representation of -1, the 2's complement representation of -1 will be loaded into a register the 2's complement representation of -1 will be loaded into a register is to logically invert 0, is to logically invert 0. Now tell me, let me tell you about this. Now when you are seeing, you are using, for example, instruction that is MVN R5, comma hash 0. Now when you are using hash 0, you have to take the negative of this. So it is mostly -1 in 2's complement. -1 in 2's complement. See, if I am taking the negation of 0, it is means 0 ka 1, that is 1's complement. But actually 0 ka negation is -1, and you know that if I am taking a negative number, I have to take the 2's complement. I have to take the 2's complement. Okay, so here your R5 will be -1 in 2's complement. -1 in 2's complement. In 2's complement. So here I have to just tell you that if ever I am taking the negative number, I have to take the 2's complement, and if the number is positive, okay, then you have to take 1's complement, in which will be inverting the bits 0 ka 1 or 1 ka 0. And whenever you are dealing with the negative number, then you have to take the 2's complement. Okay, whenever you are dealing with the negative number, you have to take the 2's complement. That is why आपने वो लिखा है कि the 2's complement representation of -1 is loaded into a register is to logically invert 0. Is to logically invert 0. You are familiar with the 1's complement, you are familiar with the 2's complement, and 2's complement we take for the negative number. Okay, so whenever you deal with the, or whenever you are encountering with a negative number, it's better you take the 2's complement, and whenever you deal with the positive number, you go with the 1's complement of that number. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Shall I proceed further? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is about the MOVN या फिर MVN. Okay. So we have done this register movement operation. Okay. So everywhere in the example of move and in the example of MVN, we have seen we are only dealing with the register. There is nowhere square bracket. That means there is nowhere memory involved. It is purely register. It is purely register. Okay. So we have done with this two part now. We will proceed to the remaining now. Remaining two parts are left. Now write down the bitwise logical operation. Write down bitwise logical operation, and this is also simple. I will just give you example for this. because you are familiar with the AND operation, you are familiar with XOR operation, you are familiar with the OR operation, and there is a bit. This is the one important one which is called as a bit clear operation, BIC. तो BIC मैं अलग से लूंगा. For AND, XOR and OR, I will give you just an example. You can write down. There are different ways. For example, अगर मैं लिख रहा हूँ AND R1, R2, R3, अगर ये मैं लिख रहा हूँ, इसका मतलब ये होता है R1 will have the value, the final value of after I do and ANDing operation between R2 and R3. That is the meaning. So AND operation between R2 and R3, and whatever the result I get, that will be stored in R1. That will be stored in R1. So that is a simple AND operation. That is a simple AND operation. So yes, that is a simple AND operation. Let me give you the other example of AND operation. That is also familiar. You are familiar with that. If I am writing down AND, it is R0, R1, #3. अब ये AND operation क्या कर रहा है? This instruction will logically AND the content of register R1 with immediate data 3. R1 or immediate data 3. Now these are the different variations I am talking about. आपको सब variations पता होना चाहिए. Here it is the immediate value or immediate number. Here it is a register. Here we are having the AND operation between the two registers. Here I am having the AND operation between the immediate number and the register. And whatever the result I get, that will be stored into R. That will be stored into R. Okay. So this is the second example. So this is about the AND. Then the next one, what we have, exclusive OR. Exclusive OR. So for exclusive OR also we can use the same example. It is EOR. You can write down R1, R2, and R3. This is simple. R1 will be stored with the R2 exclusive OR operation between R2 and R3. This is as simple as it is. Okay. And if I have to give some other example, you can take the same example what I have shown you for AND. Then comes the other one, that is OR operation. Again, OR operation, the same thing is applicable. You can go with ORR, that is R1, R2, R3. Okay, if I'm using the OR operation. Now let me give you some other variation. It can be other example of ORR, R0, R1, R2, LSL #3. See, this is the other variant. Now this is left shift by 3 bit upon R2. ये होने के बाद R1 and ये वाला logical all operation, and the result of this is stored in R0. And the result of this is stored in R0. और you can imagine कि अगर यही instruction मुझे 8051 में करना पड़ता था तो 2 से 3 instruction लगते थे, लेकिन वही काम मैं एक ही instruction में कर रहा हूँ. So this is called as a 3 operand instruction, or you can say this is called as a 3 address instruction. ये सब मैंने पहले लिया है. Okay, so this is not new. And the new instruction which you will see, that is BIC. BIC. Okay, BIC. I want you to write down this about the BIC. This is important. You should know this. What is BIC? BIC stands for bit clear. और ब्रैकेट में लिखो clear selected bits in a register. BIC, what is it? It is a bit clear. It is a bit clear, and you can write down that it clears selected bits in a register. So this is important. You should know how it is going to clear the selected bits in a register. if I give an example, take an example here, it is BIC R1 comma R2 comma R3. Now what operation is happening here? Please write down. R1 equals to R2. See, and operation हो रहा है, लेकिन it is not on the R3, but it is not of 3. It is not of 3. It is not of R3. It is not of R3. Okay. So R2, please write down this. R1 is equals to R2 and not of R3. Bit clear. If selected bit अगर मुझे clear करना है तो क्या करना है? I have to do R2 and not R3 operation. अब आप पूछेंगे सर वो particular selected bits कौन से है, वो कैसे पता चलेगा? Okay, so for that I want you to write down one sentence. Please write down one sentence. Please write down. For each bit in the second operand, एक काम करो, बिफोर यू राइट डाउन हम एक एग्जाम्पल के लिए लिखेंगे. मैं आपको और एक एग्जाम्पल दूंगा, उसके लिए हम लिखेंगे. पहले एग्जाम्पल लिखो, बाद में उसके लिए हम डिस्क्रिप्शन लिखेंगे. एग्जाम्पल इज BIC R2 comma R3 R2 comma R3 comma आगे वाला चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो प्रॉपर लिखो. वो है हैश 0x FF 6 times 0. 6 times 0. 6 times 0. Now this is the instruction I have written for BIC. Again I am saying BIC R2 comma R3 comma hash 0x FF 6 times 0. अभी ये इंस्ट्रक्शन क्या कर रहा है उसके लिए write down the description. Write down all of you write down the description. Each bit in a second operand, for each bit in the second operand, for each bit in the second operand, comma A1 clears the corresponding bit in the first operand. Please see here, this is your second operand, this is your first operand, this is your first operand, this is your second operand. आप क्या लिख रहे हो? आप लिख रहे हो for each bit in the second operand, comma A1 clears the corresponding bit in the first operand, and A0 leaves, and a 0 leaves it unchanged. Now this is very important. Leaves it unchanged. So 0 leaves it unchanged and 1 clears the corresponding bit in the first operand. Now this is happening for the first operand, for the R2. अगर कुछ R2 के कुछ बिट को मुझे क्लियर करना है, ओके, और कुछ बिट को अनचेंज करना है, यानी हाथ नहीं लगाना है. So how that is possible? It is possible. How it is possible? See now. Here F means 1 1 1 1. This F means 1 1 1 1. This 0 means 0 0 0 0, and so forth. How many numbers are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8 4s are 32. The size of register is of 32. तो जिन बिट को मुझे क्लियर करना है वहां पे वो बिट को 1 1 चाहिए. So if I am saying FF, can I say the upper 2 nibbles? this is the upper nibble, उसकी नीचे वाला second nibble. So can I say the upper two nibbles? And a total 8 bits are 1 1. So where you have 1, that particular bit will be clear in R2. तो R2 के जो upper के दो nibbles है, वो अगर मुझे clear करने हैं, okay? In that case, your upper two nibbles should be 1 1. Upper two nibbles should be 1 1. Okay? And जिन bit को मुझे unchanged करना है, so there should be a 0. So you can underline here 1 and you can underline here 0. तो जहाँ पे 0 है, वो particular bit in R2 will be unchanged. जहाँ पे 1 है, corresponding bit in the first operand, will be cleared. So as far as R2 is concerned, upper two nibbles will be cleared, and other than two upper nibbles, all other bits will be unchanged. I hope this is understood. Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Sir, can you please repeat this example?
Okay, I will repeat the example. Pay attention. एक मिनट. See here now, all of you. I have given an example of BIC. I have given an example of BIC R2, R3, hash 0xFF 6 times 0. 6 times 0. Okay, 6 times 0. Okay, now here what is going to happen? Okay, now here okay, you see here now bit clear instruction will clear the bits of R3. Will clear the bits of R3. Okay, will clear the bits of R3. And which bits will be cleared and which bits will be unchanged? So as far as R3 is concerned, I would say the upper byte of R3, you can say upper byte of R3, or you can say upper two nibbles of R3 will be cleared and all other bits will be unchanged. वो कैसे क्या possible है? See here now, this is the immediate data. मैंने क्या बोला था? BIC क्या करता है? It performs AND with NOT. It performs AND operation. So AND operation is done between R3 and not of this. तो ये जब हम आप आराम से घर पे करके देखना है, ये R3 का you can take any number. It should be of 32 bit. Okay, it should be 32 bits. And now here, yes, और एक important bit. Here we are not performing NOT. Let me tell you here. Yes, see here. अगर register है, then it is R2 and not R3. That will be stored into R1. Okay, R2 and not 3 will be stored into R1. So that is how the bits are getting cleared from second operand R2. लेकिन अगर हम ये एग्जांपल लेते हैं जिसमें you have immediate number, then there is no question of not. Not जो हम उसमें बताए थे, not third operand, यहाँ पे third operand ही नहीं है, तो यहाँ पे we have immediate data. So what I meant to say that wherever you have 1, अभी f का मतलब क्या है, 1 1 1 1, और ये f का मतलब है 1 1 1 1. So can I say upper byte? क्या फिर मैं ये बोल सकता हूँ upper 2 nibbles? तो हम निबल्स छोड़ दो, हम बोलेंगे अपर बाइट. तो अपर बाइट R3 के अगर मुझे क्लियर करना है, then you have to use at that respective position you have to use 1. और कौन से बिट पे अगर मुझे अनचेंज करना है, ऑल अदर बिट्स पे आपको 0 रखना है. तो जहां पे 0 है वो अनचेंज्ड है, जहां पे 1 है वो सब क्लियर है. तो ये सब चेंजेस R3 में हो रहे, ये सब चेंजेस R3 में हो रहे. ओके, so actually that is AND operation and you can do this. You can take R3, you can take any number 32 bit and you do the AND operation between this. किस में f 6 times 0, f बोले तो 4 0, f बोले तो 4 0, ये 0 बोले तो 4 0, सॉरी ये f बोले तो 4 1, ये f बोले तो 4 1, ये 0 बोले तो 4 0, वैसे बाकी के भी है. सो आप लोग को 32 मिलेंगे. सो 32 बिट्स में से अपर बाइट सब 1 है और वो छोड़ के सब 0 है. तो जहां जहां पे 1 है, करस्पॉन्डिंग अपर 8 बिट ऑफ R3 विल बी क्लियर. क्यों? क्योंकि जहां पे 1 है वो सब क्लियर है, और जहां पे 0 है, वो सब अनचेंज्ड है, वो वैसे के वैसे रहेंगे. यू कैन सी दिस, यू कैन क्रॉस चेक दिस जो मैंने बताया. अभी समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
ओके. सी, तो क्लास में मैं जब सिखा रहा हूँ तो समझ में आता है, कम समझ में आता है, लेकिन वही अगर आप रिवाइज करते हो हाथ में पेंसिल या पेन लेके, तो इट बिकम्स मोर क्लियर. ओके, क्योंकि जो भी कुछ डाउट है दिमाग में वो सब डाउट्स क्लियर होते हैं when only you revised, but keeping pen and paper in your hand, that is more important. So this was about BIC, that is a bit clear. So we have done with this BIC and the last portion is left. तो यहाँ पे भी मैं सब चीजें नहीं लेने वाला हूँ. You will be doing this as a homework. I will give you just an example. ये आपने ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं, मैं आपको सिर्फ बता रहा हूँ. ADD addition, ADDC addition with carry, SUB subtraction, SUBC subtraction with carry, okay. Then RSB is reverse subtraction and RSC is reverse subtraction with carry. Okay, so I think I will not take this, but if you want an example I will just give 1 or 2 example. Otherwise this is simple, you can do by yourself. मैं एक दो के लिए बताता हूँ example. For example, if I am doing for add, अगर मैं लिख रहा हूँ ADD R0, R1, R2, LSL #1, तो आपको पता है क्या हो रहा है. LSL #1 इस पे काम करेगा, बाद में जो कुछ रिजल्ट है इसका वो R1 के साथ ऐड होगा, और R1 के साथ ऐड होने के बाद रिजल्ट विल बी स्टोर्ड इन R0. खत्म. दैट इज द मीनिंग. ओके, सो दिस इज ADD. So if you ask me for ADC, that is with carry. ADC is with carry. So for ADC also we have seen some of the examples, okay, in 8051. But here also, if you want simple example, it is if I am writing down ADC R1, R2, R3, ये इंस्ट्रक्शन क्या कर रहा है? R1 will have R2 plus R3 plus through the carry. Okay, so this is simple. Subtraction ka, it is simple, you can do by yourself. than if I am doing for subtraction with carry. Now in that case you have to consider carry. Okay. Now let me tell you the last two parts, that is RSB. This is reverse subtraction. इसका एग्जांपल अगर मुझे देना है तो it is RSB R1, R2, R3. इसका क्या मतलब है? इसका मतलब है R1, पे अटेंशन, ये क्या लिख रहा हूं मैं आगे, R1 इज इक्वल्स टू R3 माइनस R2. ये यहाँ पे समझा आपको रिवर्स सब्ट्रैक्शन. सिर्फ सब्ट्रैक्शन रहता था SUB, तो वो रहता था R2 माइनस R3, R2 माइनस R3. ये कब पॉसिबल है? जब सिर्फ SUB रहता था. लेकिन ये क्या है? रिवर्स सब्ट्रैक्शन. उसमें R3 माइनस R2, उसमें R3 माइनस R2. और वही अगर RSC ले रहा हूं तो इट इज सेम थिंग, रिवर्स सब्ट्रैक्शन विथ कैरी. रिवर्स सब्ट्रैक्शन विथ कैरी. इफ यू वांट द एग्जांपल फॉर दिस, अगर RSC के लिए, तो अगर मैं लिखता हूँ RSC R1, R2, R3, then your R1 is nothing but it is R3 minus R2 plus carry minus 1, plus carry minus 1. ये जो हम सब्ट्रैक्शन के लिए विद कैरी कर रहे हैं ना, उसमें भी C minus 1 आएगा. और रिवर्स सब्ट्रैक्शन के लिए इट इज R3 minus R2 plus C minus 1. तो plus C minus 1 is available for SUBC as well as for reverse subtraction. Okay. लेकिन सिर्फ हम जब ADC करते हैं ना, addition with subtraction, there we have only plus C. Please, these are the minute changes which you should keep in mind. Okay. So again, I'm repeating, in your RSC as well as in your SUBC, you have C minus 1. You have C minus 1, and only in ADC it is plus C, that is plus carry. I think we have ended up with this. It's 4:30 near about. So I have asked you to give me 1 hour more. So I have completed each and every part now. So I think all the best for your test too. If you have any questions, you can WhatsApp me, you can call me, you can email me. Please remember whatever I have explained you till today. Okay, you have to study it thoroughly. Okay, and because of my health, I could not take lectures in continuation. For that inconvenience, I'm sorry for that. But I tried my level best to cover maximum to maximum portion in this week by taking extra classes and extra lectures. Okay, now this is more than sufficient for you to understand the concept of ARM and its instructions and instruction set. There are few instructions left, but that won't be considered in your test 2 syllabus. After your test 2, we will be covering that instructions. Okay, so I just want you to study how much I have done till today. Okay, any questions you have?
No, sir.
Okay, so all the best once again, and please revise. And today I will be uploading the video lectures which I haven't done. तो आज मैं अपलोड करता हूँ. So if you want to just go through the video lectures, you can go through and try to understand. Okay, and as far as ARM instructions are concerned, I have given you some PPTs, I have given you some PDF, I have given you one ebook that is on sloss. वो सब रिवाइज करो. Okay, for ARM you have dedicated books. 8051 के लिए अलग है और ARM के लिए अलग है. 8051 as well as ARM won't be you will not find in a single book. You have separate books for that. Okay, so classroom में जो भी कुछ study material दिया है, you can use that and study by yourself. Okay, और जो भी कुछ homework मैंने करने को बोला है, that do it seriously. Okay, so I think with this I can end, and we will see after your test. Attendance हो गया है क्या?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all the best once again and take care. See you after your test 2.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
Thank you,
bye
sir.
bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.